Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you all are well. In today's video, I'm just doing this lab number 3 of Python for data science, which was about the loops and etc. So you can see looping through a data lab. So I'm just writing this script. As you can see, I'll do one thing here. And where was I? Yeah, searched for I made this file, and you can see I wrote the script until here. So let's continue from here. I'm here. I just entered the user bin Python environment, then comprehensive test for all script, then I define the for loop function, and then print, and I define the numbers that 5, 10, 15, 25, and I define that total is equals to 0. Now here total plus is equals to means it was about just like this, that x is equals to x means the number which was this, and plus this total, like if the total is for, like here you can see, for num in numbers are this. Okay, so the total, let me do one thing, might be understand by clearly. I can open the flame short and just select one piece. Okay, so let's try to understand. So we define a number. I'm just defining it, that we are defining it like 5, 10, 25, and this all. Okay, so the total. Okay, let me do one thing. Let's try to understand the script. So we defined these numbers, and the total of this number is 75 expected. We stored in the variable expected. So what we do for num in numbers are this. So if plus is equals to num, means if total plus is equals to this, total plus is equals to, now plus and is equals to stand for, like total. Let's suppose the total is, I defined 0, and the num is what, the num is 75. Okay, so 0 plus 75 is result is 75. So it will be just give us it, what I'm doing. Okay, it will not working. So it was about, let me try to again. It was about that num is equals to x, like num plus the total. So num, like expect is the total number is our 75. 75, let's suppose the total we entered here is, let's suppose 20. So it was about 85 and 95. So the answer is 95. So it will again, in the last I will try to understand this again, that in the last you are able to understand this thing. Okay, so let's continue our script, that if total, yeah, if I write, let me write the code till here, and after that I will try to understand you all. So if total is equals to expected, sorry, expected, then you have to print for loop test passed. Okay, what? No. Okay. Mm. Okay. For loop test passed. Passed. Okay. Or if this condition will not meet, then you can else not, it's not else, it's else, you can print, simply print f. Okay, sorry, print f, sorry, for loop test failed. For loop test is what? Failed, expected, and what we are defining expected are expected, which we are defined, and got total. Expected is this and got the total. Okay, so this all, and let me run this function, and after that we will test this code. So okay, for test for loop. Okay, control O and just save it. Okay, what is this? Okay, Python. Let's run it first. Test all loops, not py. So it was about for loop script. Okay. Expected identity block function definition. Okay, there was an error in okay, sorry, line 8. Okay, it was all this. Why? Okay, I made some mistake or what is this? Why it was not running? Mhm. Test for loop. Okay, let me do it like this. Yeah, it was run. So you can see here that but for loop test passed. Now why? Now you will understand this total. What is the matter of this total? So let me give the total to 25. Okay. Now you can see for loop test failed. Expected 75. Got this. Now let's understand that what happened here. The total of these numbers are 75. So the expected was 75, but here what does it mean that plus is equals to means the total is 25 plus the num is this, where this. So total plus this num is equals to the total. If the total is 75, then you simply you have to just ask the past, or you have to for loop this test, because here why the for loop test is failed, because we add the total to 25. Okay, so let me do one thing here. Let does an experiment which was not in lab, but I'm just doing. We are try to get input from user, enter one number or enter 0. Let's suppose I'm just checking that what the result was. Okay, so control O, control X. Let's suppose 0, then a testing line 6. There was some error in line 6. Okay, line 16. Okay, total. plus num, then what happened? Let's see, it was just experiment. Okay, so it was about 0, and you can only consider it still not integer to str. Okay, what is this? Okay, let's suppose if I do this. Okay, I'll try to resolve this error, and after that we will continue. Okay, so let leave it right now only as possible in this situation. It was about some integer and string error. Total is equals to 0. Okay, so it was about our for loop function. Now let's define the another function which was the our while loop. Okay, so got result, and after that text the now def while, sorry, test while loop. So test while loop functionality. Okay, test the while loop functionality. Okay, so print slash n testing while loop. Okay, just we are sampling. Okay, so count, we are defining the count is equals to 5, and result is equals to this. So now while we are defining the count is greater than or 0, sorry, is less than 0, I think. Oh, sorry, greater than, I mistake. Result dot append, and in this count. Okay, and count. Okay, count is equals to, sorry, minus is equals to 1. Okay, now here we are just, it was like it was just like the syntax which we use in the above code. Expected is this, which was 5 comma 4 comma 3 comma 2 comma 1. Okay, so just set the another if condition, that if result equals to expected, then print what you have to print. Just print that while loop test passed, a passed. Okay, or else what you can do, oh sorry, print while loop test is failed Why failed? Because expected what expected is this, but got the result is nothing. Okay, expected the expected is this expected and got result. Okay, let's run it first because the error is might be solved here only. So best while loop and the function control O control X. So I know did you mean except in line 35 I know this was just typing mistake. 35 expected. Okay, I made a spelling mistake. Expect XPE. Now to done. Okay, control O and control X. Now let's run. You can see here testing while loop, that while loop test passed because why it was passed because the result is nothing. If I add here something, let's suppose I'm here ending 5, let's suppose, and just I'm doing this experiment. So what is doing that for okay, while loop test failed, why expected it was 5 4 3 2 1, but got 5 and another 5, then 4 3 2 1. So it was a failed condition, so that's why the test was failed. So it was about this script. Okay, let me do this. And it was about okay, it was about our last script, which was we are defining. First of all, let me delete it because in the last we will run all the this script with all the functions together. Okay, so test, break, continue, and this. So test, break, and continue statement. Okay, we are just testing test, break, and continue. ATE320S. We are just testing statement, sorry, break and continue statements. Okay, so print slash n testing break and continue statement. Okay, this. So let's add one comment, the test break. You know, the comment is a good thing for a developer because when you open this code after, when you write a big code, and when you open it after a long time or after a month or after a week also, so you are able to understand that what why I made this code and what is the reason and all the things. So where you also have to write the comment. It will helpful for you to understand the code easily, and also for a new beginner or a new person who are reading this code for who are reading your, and it is also easy to understand for those person who are reading your code. Okay, position found position is equals to -1, then close one. Yeah, I okay, it's for now for I num in enumerate numbers, then if num equals to 3, then found position Phone position is equals to I, then break. Break. Okay, break. Phone position this, then break. Okay. If found found position is equals to then print break statement test passed. Test passed. Or else you can print that print have sorry break statement is here this statement was failed. Unfortunately, break statement test failed. Now it was about the break statement, and let's continue the let's test the continue. Sorry. Okay, test continue. Okay, so even numbers is equals to nothing for for num in range was this 1 to 11, which mean 1 to 10, because it was like start with 0 1 2 3 4. Okay. If num percentage 2 is not equals to 0. Okay, then print then continue else okay, if another if statement here, sorry, continue came after continue. Wait. Okay, indentation, the last it will might be give indentation space, so numbers dot pend num expected events is equals to this 2 4 6 6 8 and the 10. Okay, now if now again the condition that if even numbers is equals to expected, sorry, mistake expected events, then you have to just simply print, you have to what you have to print that continue statement is best passed. Let's write in the capital, else else what you have to do, print f then in this continue statement best failed because unfortunately we can't do anything. Okay, so let's run all tests which we are tests. Okay, so first if name equals to main, then this run this all script. Okay, so first is test for loop, then test while loop, then test break continue, and then print slash n slash n all tests. I hope that no error will found inshallah. So let's run. Okay, I know about this. Okay, in the line 67. I think I forgot the colon. Hmm. That's why it was giving us an error. Four. Okay. Oh, why? Uni indent does not mean the out intonation. Okay, in the line 72. Okay. I think it was about this. Okay. What is that? This was about. Okay, it was about something indentation error. So now let's run all the script. Okay, Python 3. And you can see testing for loop, then for loop test passed, testing while loop test passed, and testing this break continue. Then it was continue statement passed, and then all test is completed. I think there was an error in test break and continue. Let me solve it. It was about okay, control O, control O, then control X, and now let's run it. And you can see this testing this break and continue break statement is passed, and now let's try something different. I'm giving the total to 25. Unexpected is this. Okay, This is test result is I think let me give here 6, and then expected is this. Okay, now let's another function here. Think was about something. Now it will work. Okay, so found position. Okay, for I num in enumerate numbers. Okay. What is the expected is? Let's change it from here, that minus true. Okay, and now let's run. So first you can see for loop test failed by expected is 75 and got 100. While loop test is failed. Why? Because it was about 5, expected is 54321, but he got 65432. While these two tests, which was test break and continue and break statement is also passed and continue statement is also passed. So let me do one thing. Mm, expected events where numbers like, let's suppose I'm typing here 12 also. Okay, and here in the break 1 2 3 4 5 on position is minus 1, let's suppose. If num is equals to 3, let's suppose I'm doing it 4, let's suppose control O. Now listen, all the tests are failed. Okay, so for loop test is failed because I expected is 75 and got 100. And the while loop is failed because I expected is this 54321 but got 65431. And the testing is break and continue is break statement also failed, and the continue statement is also failed. So all the tests passed. Okay, so it was about this whole script. I hope that you will understand. So in this video, we will write a whole script in which we tested the all loops like a for loop, while loop, and we tested about the break and continue statement. I hope you you all are understand in this video, and inshallah we will meet in the next video. Uh, Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.